Hi everyone. Today I'm going to talk about the importance of visual aids. According to Atlassian.com, 65% of the general population are visual learners, meaning they need to see information to be able to retain it. I'm sure many of you prefer to see some sort of visual aid when you are learning a new topic or listening to a speech. I personally have always struggled retaining information during classes and have consumed what I learned much more effectively when I had some sort of visual aid to connect the information to. Visual aids are an important factor in any environment where new information is being presented. In today's speech, I will inform my audience in the importance of visual aids. I will begin by talking about what visual aids are. According to an article written on June 21st, 2018 by Ginny Beccari on visualspeech.com, visual aids are items of a visual manner such as graphs, photographs, video clips, etc., used in addition to spoken words. In other words, they are any sort of material that will help enhance your speech rather than take away from it. For example, if you are talking about any sort of statistic, showing a graph is an excellent way of helping your audience understand the information. Or if you're talking about the effects of smoking, showing a before and after image of someone who has smoked is an excellent way to show your point. Now that I have talked about the importance of now that I've talked about what visual aids actually are, I will explain their importance or their purpose. According to the Public Speaking Project textbook, chapter 13, written by Shayla Kasperk, visual aids can spark interest, build emotional connections, clarify your words, explain abstract ideas, help draw conclusions, or increase understanding. One may choose to utilize visual aids for different purposes, such as summarizing an idea or clarifying what you may have to say. For example, in the beginning of this presentation, I told you guys that 65% of people are visual learners. However, showing an actual graph and statistic is a much better way for you guys to retain that information. Now that I have told you guys about the importance of visual aids, I will show you how they can often become distracting and take away from the presentation when not used properly. So sometimes visual aids can take away from your speech rather than enhancing it. According to an anonymously written article by the University of Hawaii Speech Department, if an image has no specific place or purpose in a presentation other than it is my visual aid, it should be removed. For example, this graph that I have here, it has nothing to do with my speech. Cluttering too much information into a PowerPoint or constantly showcasing too many items can become very distracting for the audience, and they will forget about the information that you are telling them in the first place. Ensuring that your audience can see your visual aid without this clutter and making it clear as to why you are using it in the first place appeals to the audience and makes sure that your points get across. Overall, visual aids are an important factor to consider when you are presenting information to an audience. Now that I've told you what visual aids are, explained their importance, and helped you understand the difference between a distracting and an appealing visual aid, I hope that you can see their significance and realize when to add it to your own presentations. Thank you for listening.